Hey, it's Lydia. How you doing? I'm good. You may have noticed that I am a drawing with an animated scribble head, and you can't see my real face or know my real name. I have a very good reason for this. I want to start by telling you about Augustin Burroughs. He wrote the memoir Running with Scissors, which was later turned into a movie. I love and own both. You may have noticed a copy of the book on the shelf behind me. I've admired Augustine for a long time, as well as Susanna Kaysen, who wrote Girl Interrupted, which is also on my shelf. I consider them my heroes and people that paved the way for me to write my own memoir. That's how I know Augustine Burroughs got sued for running with scissors. Yeah. Turns out shitty people don't like it when you tell everyone how shitty they are. I also happen to know this firsthand. I know for sure it would happen to me. You see, a couple years ago, I made a series of TikToks calling out my father and putting him on blast, telling everyone how he's an abusive piece of shit, getting it off my chest mostly. I've gone my whole life suffering the damage of abuse in silence while he tells everyone it's my fault that I'm not in his life, that he wants nothing to do with me because I'm too crazy. And yeah, I do have mental illness, but abuse will do that to a person. I talked to my therapist at the time about it, and he said it sounded therapeutic, so I kept making them. And then this happened. Yeah, he's already threatened to sue me for telling people about my abuse. Seems like a great person, huh? He knew I was trying to get pregnant and made sure to rub it in my face that my younger sister had a child before me and how well she's doing. Wow, it's amazing what one can accomplish when they're not abused their whole life. Also, he got custody of me because my grandmother helped him. I'm pretty sure she had sole or at the very least joint custody, and it wasn't signed over to him till I was like 6. And maybe he didn't abuse me when I was like 2, but he certainly did later, starting at like age or 6, as well as many other people. It's all going to be in the book. As far as legal stuff and my identity, I would prefer not to have to go to court, but I will if him or any of the other people in my story want to try to take me to court. My ex stepmom or my ex best friend would really love the opportunity to use me one last time, I'm sure. That's the only way you will ever find out who I am, though, by my own will anyway, is if I get taken to court. We shall see what happens. Back when the TikTok stuff happened, like I said, I was focused on starting a family and didn't want to get caught up in all this mess. But now, well, I have my family and I'm ready to share my truth. This will be healing for me and it may cause trouble too, but I have to do it. This is bigger than me. This is for all the people like me who need my help. One of my favorite sayings is, be the change you want to see in the world, and I plan on doing exactly that. Very bold of him to say I better have police records when there are police records. Are there records for every shitty thing he's done? Of course not. But I think there's enough to paint a picture. I know I've called the police on him. My grandma has. Two of my stepmoms did, and I'm willing to bet my actual mom did, but I was too young to remember. All that being said, please be respectful of my identity and my privacy. Thanks for watching. I hope you find some joy today. Bye.